Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep out.
I can't afford anything more for them.
How?
But I have no say in how much, and because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when I was taking care of...
And the local custodian? His crew has enough provisions.
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka, and now he won't give us anything.
Can't you do anything? Won't the others?
Unfortunately not. The brothers in the cloister, and the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region.
Can't believe your conscience lets you leave the scallop.
I know. I'm shamed.
Even so.
You're not the only...
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment.
I heard he's been here a lot lately. So you don't normally treat the wounded then?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone...
If only it had been a battle.
You were there? God be merciful.
Thank you. I'd like to...
Where?
Here.
Greetings, Henry.
Tell me more about the situation here. All right.
God be with you.
I'm not needed here.
Why the fuck are you waking me up?
You look all right. Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies.
And do they rebandage it for...
Occasionally.
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need... I'll get some.
Take care now.
What are you doing here?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me.
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like...
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple.
And do you remember what the herbs were?
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you.
Farewell.
What are you doing here?
I have the bandages.
Wonderful. Could you tell...
I can do it myself.
Yeah,
a long time ago.
Well... May the Lord...
How are you feeling?
Good. It feels clean.
It will. Tell them to rebandage you daily.
Thank you very much, Henry.
Don't mention it.
Farewell.
Oh, better be...
Hopefully I have what you need.
Good luck then.
I'm not needed here.
Christ above! I can't get a wink.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my hurts like fuck, and with everyone else moaning.
Maybe I can make you something to help.
Oh, then for God's sake, goodbye.
I'm not needed here. Philip, from Skalitz. I'm not needed here. He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka. These wounds have been well taken care of. Everything here is fine. What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really...
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the... I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen folk...
My God! There has to be...
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I...
Well, I can try. I'll straighten his leg.
You?
Unfortunately, I've had occasion to try this. You have to place the bones as precisely as you can next to each other. It's hard, but you have to ignore any scream.
Well...
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact...
Semek? Is he...
No, he's a construction worker.
Henry, for God's sake! Our neighbours are dying here. Your friend! Oh, honestly!
Listen, all I need to find out is the name of a herb.
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with him.
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Scala. If he got poisoned.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago.
And does anyone know where he ended up?
If you believe the stories about a wild... Take care.
Hi.
I just won't get any sleep.
Do you know anything about herbs?
I'm not an expert.
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like... He mentioned some...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should help.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a look in the herbarium here.
How about some potion to induce heavy sleep?
Certainly. The old reliable.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers like it, and sometimes that's the only way to...
Thanks.
Take care now. Good luck to you.
Would you teach me?
Certainly.
I'm interested. Wouldn't you? Well,
Take care now.
God be with you.
You look bored.
Beyond tears.
How can you be bored here in Sasau? In such a
Don't even talk to me about it. They won't let you touch the books. They don't want to talk to you. And when I wanted to look at the remains of Saint... Me! Like some kind of thief. What good is the whole blasted monastery?
Maybe I could help you.
How? You're not planning some
No, not at all. I was going to bring you something from the cave under the monastery where he spent his time. You could touch it for luck and then I'd return it.
Well now.
Of course.
Then I'd be very grateful.
Whose house is...
It's our local custodians.
You don't seem to think very much.
Well, of course I do. A man with a nose so stuck up that it acts as a rain funnel can't be all bad.
What does the custodian do anyway?
Well, he's meant to look after the local community. But in fact, he seems more interested in robbing everyone.
I'm much obliged.
Good luck to you.
God be with you.
I'm helping at the infirmary now.
Ah, and how is Johann?
Yes, I do.
Good, good.
Sometimes. A little.
That's good.
I'm mainly here for supplies and to talk about the state of the wounded from...
Well, that's not my problem. Let the infirmarius take care of it.
His hands are tied. Until the abbot...
And why should that interest...
Maybe because of Johanka. She has a kind heart. Everyone can see how deeply she cares about the wounded.
Maybe you're right. It will cost me something, but I'll discuss. God be with you.
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing? If you don't clear off... Can I do anything to help? What the hell was that? I must have imagined it. Hey! You've no business here. Clear off or you'll be... What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Hey! What are you doing? You, stop right where you are. Hey, you. Oh. Hey, you. Don't move a muscle.
Enough!
Got you at last.
What?
Now, don't play the village. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry.
Are you pulling my pizzle?
Aye, right.
Damn it.
All right.
What was that noise? What do you think? Yeah! Yeah! Just as I thought. There aren't any remains here. Looks ordinary. A bit too ordinary.
Good day to you.
I've got a bowl for you from the cave of Saint...
A bowl?
Behold!
Ah! Is it really from St. Procopius?
Yes. From his cave. A truly astonishing place. This surely has miraculous powers.
You're right. My God, you're right. Such holiness. I'm in your debt, Henry. How can I repay you?
Thanks, but I don't want anything. I was glad to help.
Truly? Well, thank you.
My pleasure.
And Henry,
Yes?
I just wanted to touch it for luck. If you took something you shouldn't have, I expect you'll put it back. Farewell.
What the hell was that?
I'm honoured that you should...
I see there's not much going on around here.
Quite so. All by myself.
I saw the mess they left.
It was horrible.
Where did you hide?
By the grace of God.
But I don't see your family with you.
No.
I'm sorry to hear that.
My older brother ran away.
I can see you took your vow serious.
I did.
The Cumans.
If it were humans, I'd grab an axe and that would be that. But they begged me for food, and mark my words, they weren't taking no from...
There are gangs like that around, true. Do you think folk will ever...
Oh, I don't know about Scalets, but the folk here are sure to want to come back.
Do you mean the priest?
Indeed. When the land's at war, noblemen...
Of course. But it was the Scalets parish priest.
He did. But there's been no sign of him since...
That's true enough.
But if you're interested, young fella, maybe you could...
I can always ask, but I've really got no idea where to start.
I can help with that. A few years ago, there used to be another priest in Scalet.
Simon. Father Simon.
Aye. I don't want to spread rumours, but they say he was in love with...
That's not a story I've...
It only reaches folk who care for such tales. Well, to finish the story, Simon left the parish and ran away. There was neither sight nor sound of him for a long time.
And what's he doing here?
That's just it. People say...
All right. And where can
I couldn't tell you exactly, but you could start. Well, they live on a farm nearby, and it's likely they know more.
I'll go and see what they have to say for themselves. Don't worry. I'll bring someone.
Good luck to you.
Yeah. 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 What's that? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Mit keresel itt? Véletlenül kibújtál?
Yeah.
Vicinato!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Good health to you. Mother of God.
I'm looking for the priest, Father Simon, and I heard you might know of him.
Simon? What do you want?
I'm looking for the priest who used to take care of St. James, and the locals tell me they saw him around.
I don't know if I can help you there. He'll never go back to his... Very well. What is it you...
What went on between Simon and your daughter?
Nothing that hasn't happened before. She was pretty. Very pretty. And he was young, and so things went the way they do between comely young folk. She came back home one day, heavy.
Yes, these things happen.
I said as much. I was just glad our girl was provided for. Only she never had the chance to hold that babe in her arms.
I'm very sorry.
Such is a woman's lot in life. Men die in battle, and women in the arms of the midwife.
And what happened to Simon?
The poor man. He took it the worst. He was sure God's wrath smote Mary for her
That's rubbish. People lie together out of wedlock all the time, and God never smites them down.
That's just what I told him. But it's hardly my place to lecture a priest. He was overflowing with grief. He barely spoke, didn't eat, refused to take a new housemaid. And then, one fine day, the presbytery...
Where can I find him? He's said to be wandering around here somewhere.
I heard that too, and I'm inclined to believe it.
How come?
After our poor Mary went to her rest, we used some of the money he'd paid us to put a cross up by the roadside. And lately, there's been wreaths of comfrey turning...
You think Simon does?
Who knows? Maybe it's a miracle. I could believe anything.
I see. Can you tell me where that cross is?
Certainly. There are settling tanks for the mines to the west of Skalitz. On the hill above them in the woods, there are several parts.
All right. I'll be going.
Very good, then.
I'll tell him.
Good luck, then.
Yeah. 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 This must be that cross. Mary's mother was right. Someone did lay flowers here recently. I should have a look around and see if there's comfrey growing anywhere nearby.
Hey, you! What are you doing?
I've come for the priest. Simon.
There's no one here called that.
There is. Do you take me for a fool?
All right. Maybe there is someone here. What of it? We're not going anywhere.
I don't know. Imprisoning a warlock can be a dreadful mistake.
What do you want about? Didn't you say he was a priest?
He is, but he's also a warlock, a master of the dark arts. Do you think normal priests go hiding in the woods?
No, but...
Exactly. So if you don't want your eyes to boil up from the inside, your nose to turn into a twisted root, and your tongue into a toad, you'd better start to run. Now!
No, of course. No, we don't want that. We're very sorry. But if...
No ifs, no buts. Clear out of here.
Fine, fine. Just take it easy now.
Bugger! You're dead! What about Fix?
Oh, thank you, my son. I was beginning to fear I'd never get out of here alive.
Times are hard when brigands roam the land and attack the...
But they didn't attack me. I saw them raiding birds' nests.
Which makes what they did all the more loathsome. That's no way to repay them.
And to whom do I owe my salvation?
My name's Henry. You may remember me.
Your face does seem familiar. But listen, Henry, I can't help...
It's true. I've come to ask a favour.
Me? What on earth could I...
I need you to go back to St. James. The folk there need spiritual guidance. Skalitz is a burned-out shell, and many have died in St. James. They need a priest. Any priest. I know your story, Father.
Then you know what I'm guilty of.
Yes, and I don't want to try to make light of it. Your conscience is your own affair.
You don't know what you're saying. You don't know me.
But I know what you did. Many priests break God's commandments willy-nilly.
That doesn't absolve me of my sins. God's law is set.
You're certainly right. But the people need you. And forgive me for being blunt, But while you can leave the presbytery if you choose...
But I'm a sinner. I'm not fit.
Priests, bishops, monks, abbots, they're all sinners. Even the Holy Father himself is a sinner. You've done your penance.
You're probably right. It is my duty.
I don't think they'll find anyone better in a hurry.
All right. I'll take what I can carry and...
Thank you. Your parishioners will be very... I need help with treatment.
And what's wrong with you?
Oh, nothing. But Philip from Skalitz is dying.
He's slowly now. What happened to him?
Nobody knows much. He's not wounded, but I heard he was hiding from the Cumans for days in a pile of carcasses.
The Lord have mercy. The living should never lie with the dead.
How do I clean his intestines?
It might surprise you, but you'll have to give him alcoholic spirits. The purest you can get your hands on. It'll make him a bit delirious, but it'll help.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
I'm going to it.
Yeah.
I hope I can be of some...
I found you a priest.
Really?
The former parish priest of St. James. I persuaded him to return to...
So you found him?
Yes. He was roaming the woods around here.
Thank God. You'll see. Once there's a priest...
I hope so.
I've put together a small sum for a new piece. So
I couldn't possibly take it. You'll need the money to
As you wish, then.
So, farewell to you. And I hope he gets here.
I'll keep an eye on him myself. Godspeed to you. God be with you.
fellow, how about a little... Hey, fellow, how about a little wager?
What's the matter?
I have a proposal for you.
I'm listening.
A little friendly combat.
Who are you, anyway?
Merchants hire me for... What about that duel?
All right.
Do you have...
Well...
Surely you did.
Aye.
Fine. Fuck it. Oh well. Here you are.
How are you, Henry? How's it going? Good money, eh?
What? What money?
Oh,
Well... About your brawl with Elias.
how the fuck do you know about him?
Your best friend settled the matter.
You're serious?
Absolutely. All you have to do is go to him and promise you'll pay the debt somehow.
Thanks.
I want to get...
Certainly.
I'm interested...
All right. Now. Hey, how'd you get...
I want to get...
Sir.
I'd like to...
But...
Well,
Goodbye.
Here's your share.
my share of what? What the hell are you on about?
Well, that thing with Thomas, somehow his ring ended up with us.
Thomas? Who's he?
That bastard of a foreman at the mill in Edgecombe, where you got us the job.
Are you out of your tiny mind? If anyone finds out you
Take it easy. It wasn't theft exactly. We all know he stole that ring himself. So if it comes out, he'll be in the shit too.
Where'd you find someone willing to buy and not ask too many questions?
It wasn't easy. Then Fritz thought of Andrew.
Andrew?
The innkeeper here. They say all sorts of things about him.
And how did it go with him?
Well, first he didn't seem too keen. When he saw the ring, he bought it off us. Actually, I'm not surprised. After all, we'll spend all the money on... Now that you mention it...
Out with it, then.
I can't help myself. It's force of habit. We tried to be good at Sasau.
So good that you punched a novice in the mouth.
Exactly. We broke our backs
while you eyed up the miller's daughter.
And they drove us out. The only worthwhile thing we did recently was give that wastrel a thrashing, take his ring, and sell it to Andrew.
I'm not sure I like where you're going with this.
And where's that? No one in the country gives a damn about the law. And if we knock some thief over the head in the woods, or ambush some wagon with supplies for Sigismund's soldiers, I won't lose any sleep over it.
It's still robbery?
Wake up, for Christ's sake! It's war! They skewered your parents, didn't they? They fucking burnt down our fucking village, didn't they? Don't you give a damn about that?
You know I do.
And now, there's a herd of swine ransacking Skalitz. Those fuckers are trampling over the ashes of Jeremiah, and Desmond, and Siegfried, and Tristan.
Let's chop those bastards to pieces, one after the other.
I can't let it go, Hal. Even if I have to do it on my own, I'll put the fear of God into those bastards.
You won't be alone.
I knew we could rely on you, Hal. I knew it.
So, what's the plan?
Well, I thought Andrew the innkeeper here could help us, but he best ask Fritz. He sorted out selling the ring, and he knows...
All right. I was wondering, did we...
No, you got less, but still...
Well... I'd like you... Well...
Jesus, what are you...
I'd like you to...
Certainly.
I want to...
All right, but it'll...
Isn't that quite... Is this enough?
I'd almost shake... Agreed.
Hey, how'd you get so
Why do we need Andrew at all? Without him, there'll be more left for us.
In case you haven't noticed, everybody and his brother goes through this inn. Andrew knows everything that goes on in the...
I hear you've got a plan to fleece the local villains. And the innkeeper here could lend a helping hand.
Exactly.
So what's the problem?
He reckons we're not up to it. You should try. Oh, and tell him I sent you, so he doesn't send you packing.
Do you know how I might set about...
Benching money.
That's all?
Aye. Off any... Take care.
My respects to you.
I'd like to learn...
Sir...
I'd like to...
First, you have...
Well...
Good luck.
Fritz sent me. I'd like to talk about...
Ah, you'd like some wine from my cellar?
That's right. Show me the way.
God be with you. So, Fritz sent you, did he?
Aye. This was...
Look, lad, I'm fond of Fritz. I knew his old man, like Matthew.
Only those that deserve it.
And you think his lordship won't mind? Have you any idea the kind of shit you...
Why don't you believe us? There's plenty of coin in it.
So, there'd be a share in it for me?
A handsome one.
We'll see if you're up to it.
What disguise?
Use your head. You can never...
Yeah, that's true.
Dress up as humans.
What?
It's obvious, isn't it? Everyone knows they're loot.
That's true.
A captain's. And 3 sets of them. What? On account of the helmets. No one...
And where the hell am I supposed to get?
There's gangs of humans around Skellets. I've got a good idea.
I'm supposed to attack a human camp.
A minute ago, you were full of yourself.
But the whole fucking camp.
Scouts are deserters. Most likely the ones who are trying to... And even humans have to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Vigyázz! Itt! Itt az ellenség!
Yeah.
Ott itt! Látjátok? Ott a szegényláda!
Vagy rossz időben.
Can I sleep?
Aye, there's for how long?
How about...
All right.
Here you go.
You'll... Good health to you.
I've got them.
What?
The whole bloody lot.
Well then. Oh. Is that it? It's a bit...
Ordinary?
Are you serious? I got it straight from the fucking humans.
Oh, it's not exactly, terrifying, is it?
It's about as frightening as my aunt's speckled hen.
They just don't look much like a cumin to me.
Have any of you actually seen a cumin?
What? Do you mean close up?
Don't be daft.
Miramir's described them many times.
Everyone knows cumins are monstrous. They're barbarians. Pagans.
Whereas you look like a little boy playing at soldiers.
And just who the hell is Miramir?
He's a regular in my tavern. He works as a caravan guard, and he knows what he's talking about. He's been eye to eye with a cumin, and he's lived to tell the tale. You can ask him yourself.
What do they know?
Oi, Henry. Take that ridiculous thing off before anyone sees you, eh?
God save you.
They tell me you've seen a lot of cumins.
I certainly would. Buy me a drink and I'll tell you stories that...
Here you go.
Thanks. What's your name?
Henry.
Anyway, not long ago, I was escorting a goods caravan all the way from Vienna.
Snow.
Don't interrupt. Well, where was I? We straight off the path. Couldn't see the ground beneath our feet. And all of a sudden, we heard singing.
A meal to go with the ale.
And these malevolent creatures didn't mind the snow. Wouldn't they have preferred to sing somewhere warm?
Be quiet. Anyway, as if in a trance, we walked towards the fire. And at that moment, we saw them. Were those hideous creatures monsters or...
So, someone was feeling the cold. I'd have been shivering too.
And those devilish creatures were drinking the blood of babies and fornicating with she-devils. I can tell you, I never ran so fast in my life. I was the only one to escape. Since that time, I've been able to...
Yeah, undoubtedly. Probably a spell of laziness. Listen...
What the hell would you know about it?
I'm from fucking Skalitz. I watched the...
You might have said that before. I could have saved the yarn.
Where did you hear this nonsense? Who's been spreading all these rumours?
Oh, the people... Brown. The charcoal burner told me about them. He lives in the woods near here. And young Vashek, a stable boy at the...
I'll be with you.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Henry?
God save. They say you know what humans look.
I do. Once when I was going alone through...
That's of no interest to me.
Ah.
Look, save the tall tales to impress the wenches. I'm not interested.
Well...
So a black hen would do.
But that wouldn't have magical powers.
Right.
God be with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
God preserve you. Fangs. They wear wolves' fangs to make themselves in...
That was quick.
Fangs. Take care.
Yeah.
Who is it? What's that? What in there?
Good day to
I'd like...
and what?
Get my...
God be with you.
The old woman says you're fucking it. I'll find
Yeah, I'm going to. Give up your weapon. So...
Dear God!
Yeah.
I'm honored that you should...
I found that horse you lost.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thank for all the saints. I was just about to start packing my things. I'll let you...
You're welcome. Just take...
I will.
I hear you can tell...
No, sir. My master would whip me for telling tall tales again.
I won't hit you.
Really, sir? I still see them every time.
Aha.
They wear the skins of dogs hunted down in the night. So no...
Right. I'd like you to... Me teach... I'd like you to show me... Me teach you? But... May the Lord watch over you. How are you doing?
Good. Good. No one's trying to cut my throat, and I've got...
I'm glad it worked out for you.
Sometimes, when I go to the courtyard at night, and there's a sudden movement...
You told me you'd teach me something useful.
Aye, and I keep my word.
Hey.
You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you?
What's it about?
You have incredible good fortune, friend.
All right.
As you wish.
Yeah.
Come over here.
God be with you.
God save you, Helen.